We've spent the last few years watching generative AI produce strategies in seconds. But despite that internal processing, the final output often remains stationary. You ask a question, you get an answer. It is a conversation, not an action. The AI provides the recipe, but you are still the one who has to chop the onions, boil the water, and stir the sauce. The theoretical steps are instantaneous, but the physical execution is left entirely to the user. This requires opening a dozen browser tabs. You are copying data from a PDF, pasting it into a spreadsheet, formatting the columns, and manually moving it over to your presentation software. The text generation takes 3 seconds, but stitching those disparate pieces into a usable deliverable takes hours of manual project management. This creates a very severe administrative bottleneck. Operators and founders end up spending their most valuable hours varying data between tools instead of making high-level decisions. True workflow automation requires a system that performs the labor itself, rather than one that simply lists the instructions. Manus AI enters as an autonomous agent, a category of software designed to take a multi-step goal and carry it out from start to finish. Manus operates inside a sandboxed cloud environment, isolated from your local machine. This provides secure access to live web pages and a persistent file system. It also integrates with external workplace tools, updating databases or reading emails across different platforms. Providing the AI with a dedicated environment and tool access turns it into an active participant. It moves past conversation and into direct labor. Consider a startup founder who needs a comprehensive competitor research pack before a product launch. This requires a detailed brief. The founder must define the target audience, specify known competitors, set rules against inventing data, and choose a specific output format. Once the brief is submitted, Manus fractions a complex goal into subtasks. Navigating live websites, it identifies features and extracts pricing. Synthesizing these findings, it compiles a formatted comparison table and recommendation memo. This workflow becomes a repeatable project template. This shifts the human role from manual labor to high-level direction. You spend your time reviewing intermediate outputs and refining the final deliverable. In this scenario, an arduous 4-hour manual research task is compressed into 70 minutes. This creates a new operational paradigm, where AI functions as the execution layer of a business workflow, handling the administrative drag. However, autonomous execution has risks. Agents can display false confidence, misreading a page, or hallucinating data points. Because the system uses task-based credits, complex or inefficient prompts can also lead to unexpected costs. Human review remains a strict necessity. Any output involving legal, financial, or permissions-based data requires manual verification before it is used in a business setting. Manus AI serves as a powerful engine for digital workflows, but even with an autonomous agent doing the work, human judgment is the essential steering wheel.